Okay class, so today is lecture number 7, week number 2. In last class we had discussed about Pythagoras theorem, right, and a working formula to find out the unknown values. Keep in mind that Pythagoras theorem only applies in right angle triangle, right, and right angle means that there is one angle of 90 degree. So today we are going to continue some more questions of Pythagoras theorem, but they are sort of word problems, right? So starting with question number 1, in a triangle ABC, AB is equals to 10 centimeter, BC is equals to 17 centimeter, and angle B is equals to 90 degree, right? So you guys need to find the length of AC. Now that is our question, right? So first thing, it was very good and advisable for you if you plot a sketch of this triangle, right? Now it may be like this, it may be like this, so it does not matter, right? Both are correct, but the important part is that B is at 90 degree. So in both the diagrams, B must be at 90 degree, right? Now AB is 10, so I place A here, AB is 10. In this case AB is 10 and the last one is C, right? And BC is 17. So that is your figure. Whichever figure on which side you plot, both are same. So we need to find the value of AC. Now that is a simple question of Pythagoras theorem, right? But you should know how you plot the question from the given data. So applying Pythagoras, it will be x square is equals to 10 square plus 17 square. So 10 square is 100 plus 17 square is 289. So 100 plus 289 will be 389 equal to x square. We know that now we need to take root. So root of 389, it will be 19.72. right? And let's say all the lengths are in centimeters, so our final answer will be in centimeter as well. Keep in mind that hypotenuse should be the longest side. So see, if there are 3 sides of a triangle, so hypotenuse is 19.72 greater than 17 and 10. If your hypotenuse is less than any of these 2 sides, that means that you have done something wrong, so you need to correct it. So today we are going to cover some more examples like this. In a triangle X, Y, Z, it is Y is equals to 90 degree, right? And XY is equals to 7 meter and YZ is equals to 6 meter. You need to find the value of XZ in centimeter, right? That is your question. You need to find the value of XZ in centimeter. Now first thing, you need to plot a figure. So figure is very simple. It is a simple right angle triangle X, but the main question is Y must be at 90 degree. So Y at 90 degree, right? XY is known, that is 7 meters. YZ is 6 meters. You need to find the value of XZ. So let's call this length A, right? Since it is a right angle triangle, therefore we can apply Pythagoras theorem. So it will be a square is equals to 6 square plus 7 square. Now 6 square is 36 plus 7 square is 49, right? So 36 plus 49, it is equal to 85, equal to a square. Now root on both sides, so it will be a is equals to 9.22 meters, right? But the question says give your answer in centimeter. In order to convert meter into centimeter, you guys need to multiply it with 100. So a is equals to 9.22 multiplied by 100 is equals to 922 centimeters. So if it is mentioned in the question that you need to convert your answer, so you need to do it, otherwise it will be a deduction of 1 mark, right? So further more examples. Example 3. So you need to try it now by yourself. In triangle ABC, AB is 30 centimeter, BC is 60 centimeter, and angle B is 90 degree. You need to find the length of AC. So that is your question, right? So first thing you guys need to do is plot the sketch. So let's label it A, B, C. B is at 90 degree. So AB is 30 and BC is 60. You guys need to find the length of AC. Very simple example of Pythagoras. So it will be x square is equals to 30 square plus 60 square. Now 30 square is 900 and 60 square is 3600. So you need to add these two. 3600 plus 900 will be 4500, and root of 4500 is 67.1 centimeter. That is the value of x. Since this length is the hypotenuse, it must be the longest one. So 67 is the longest one in this triangle, right? Continue with another example. A triangle MNO is right angled at N. So a triangle MNO right angled at N. NO is 13 centimeter and MO is 15 centimeter. Find the length of MN. First thing you need to sketch it. So angle N is 90 degree and that is my triangle MNO. NO is 13 centimeter and MO is 15 centimeter. You need to find the value of MN. So let's call this length B. First you need to apply Pythagoras. So 15 square, hypotenuse is known, equal to 13 square plus B square, right? Now 15 square is 225, 13 square is 169 plus B square. Now 225 minus 169, it is 56, is equals to B square, applying root on both sides. So B is 7.5. 7.48 centimeter, that is the value of B, right? So it is not mandatory that always the two sides must be add to one another. It depends on the data. If hypotenuse is known, then there is a subtraction, and if hypotenuse is known then unknown, then there will be an addition, right? Example number 5. I'm going to plot a figure first and you need to try it by yourself. So I have a triangle named X, Y, Z. It's a right angle triangle, right? And there is another right angle triangle YP. This point is P. So the value of X till Y, it's 40 centimeter. X till Z is 55 centimeter, and Y till P is 30 centimeter. You guys need to find the length of YZ. Find YZ and the length of PZ. So first you need to try it by yourself whether you can do it or not. So give it a try. At first I will plot a triangle XYZ so that it will be easy for me to explain it to you guys. So that point X, Y, Z. In this triangle I know that this length is 40 and this length is 55, so I can find the length YZ. I called it length A. Applying Pythagoras theorem in this triangle, it will be 55 square is equals to 40 square plus A square, right? You need to solve it. So 55 square is 3025 is equals to 4 square 1600 plus A square. So 3025 minus 40 square gives you 1425. Now applying root on both sides, so it will be 37.75 centimeter. That is the value of your first part, that is YZ. Once you got the value of YZ, now you can find the value of PZ. For that purpose I need to plot the triangle YZP. YZP, right? And that length is 30 centimeter is given, and we have find out that this length is 37.75. This length is 37.75. I have written a wrong length here. It's not 30, it's basically 40, this length, right? So this one is 40. Now you need to find the value of PZ. So let's call this length B. Applying Pythagoras theorem, it will be 40 square is equals to 37.75 square plus B square. So 40 square, you know that it's 1600. 37.75 square is 1425 plus B square. So 1600 minus 1425 gives you 175. At last you need to take a square on both sides, so it will be 13.23. That is the value of PZ, right? So that was an easy example, but there are two triangles in one question, so you need to solve it, and there are many questions you can see in your book and in your past papers that includes some advanced level question as well, right? So I hope that all of you have a clear idea how to solve such questions. Now after this question, you guys need to do a worksheet that will be assigned to you at the end of this lecture, right, with the deadline of that worksheet. So till now I'm going to solve some more examples of the Pythagoras theorem. Now this worksheet, these questions are from your previous book, right? It's book 2, your old book. and it's chapter number 10, Pythagoras Theorem, right? So these three questions are from that your previous book. So starting with the part C. Now these questions have two triangles, two right angle triangles. The lengths are 8, 6, C and 19, right? So first thing what I'm going to do, I'm going to assign the alphabet to the vertex. Vertex means these points A, B, C and D. So it will be easy for me to define question. Now at first I am going to pick the triangle A, C, D, the larger triangle. Now, so if I plot the triangle ACD only, ACD, the length of D to C is 19 and the length of A to C, complete length is known, that is 14. It means that I can find the value of AD, right, by simply using Pythagoras. So it will be 19 square is equals to x square plus 14 square, right? We know that 19 square is 361. 14 square, when it comes on the left side, 14 square is 196 is equals to x square. Now 361 minus 196 gives you 165. So 165 is equals to x square, root on both sides, 12.84. So x is 12.84, but that is not your answer. We are looking for C, right? But after we find the value of AD, I am going to plot the triangle A, B and D only. A, B and D, it is a right angle triangle, A, B and D. Now we know the value of AD, that is 12.84. AB is known, that is 8, and BD, that is Y, unknown. Now we can find the value of Y again by using Pythagoras. It will be y square is equals to 12.84 square plus 8 square, right? So 12.84 square is 165, 8 square is 64, gives you the value of 165 plus 60, 229. So 229 is equals to y square, at last root on both sides, so y is 15.13, right? So that was asked in the question, but we couldn't find it directly because the data was not sufficient. So that's why first we take the largest right angle triangle and find the value of AD. Once in a triangle, if I know the value of any two sides, then I can find the value of third one, right? So after part C, we are moving towards part D. Similar to part C, I am going to mention the variables here A, B, C and D, right? So we know that triangle ACD, I have two lengths known, right? 26, 24. So at first I am going to pick triangle ACD, and secondly I am going to pick triangle ABC, right? So it will be, when I pick ACD, ACD, so AC is known, that is 24, AD is known, that is 26, and let's say the length of CD is X. We can find out the value of X, that is right angle triangle, right? So it will be 26 square is equals to X square plus 24 square. 26 square is 676 24 square is 576 is equals to x square. It will be 100 is equals to x square, root on both sides, so x is equals to 10, right? After that I am going to pick the triangle A, B and C. A, B and C. In triangle ABC, we know the value of AB, that is 30, and AC is 24. So AB is 30 and AC is 24, that is right angle triangle, and let's say the length of BC is y. Again, applying Pythagoras theorem, it will be 30 square is equals to 24 square plus y square. So 30 square is 900 minus 24 square is 576 is equals to y square. So 900 minus 576 gives us 324. At the end we need to apply a root on both sides. So 324 under root is 18. But that is not the answer, because the answer says we need to find out the value of B to D. Now we had divided our question in two parts. One is the smaller one, that is CD. CD we defined by x, and the length of BC is defined by y. So to find the value of D, basically we need to add these two values, that will be x plus y. Now the value of x is 10, the value of y is 18, that means the value of D, it is equals to 28, and that is our answer, right? So after part D, moving towards part E, at first I need to plot the figure. Now all these questions contain two right angle triangles, because without right angle triangle we cannot apply. So it's 40, 32, E and 55. 40, 32, E and 55, right? I think I have copied all the data. Yes. Now we need to find the value of E, but before that I am going to assign some variables. It will be P, Q, R, S, and R is at 90 degrees, right? At first I am going to pick the triangle PQR. So I am going to plot the triangle PQR. So PQ is 40, QR is 32, and PR is unknown, so let's call this length X. Now the length 55 is basically the length of from P till S, and we are looking for from P till R, so we label it X. Now we can find out the value of X. It will be 40 square is equals to x square plus 32 square, right? 40 square is 1600, 32 square is 1024 is equals to x square. So 1600 minus 1024 is 576. Root on both sides, so x is 24, right? That means if you see in our figure, from this line to this line the length is 24. Now we can find out the length of R till S simply by subtracting 24 from 55. So 55 minus 24 is 31. That means this length is 31. Now consider a triangle QRS. QRS. So QR is 32, RS we had find out 31, and QS is Z, that what we are looking for, right? So what I've done, I just plot this triangle only just right here. Now you know in a right angle triangle you can use Pythagoras, so it will be e square equal to 32 square plus 31 square. So 32 square is 1024 plus 31 square is 961. If you add these two values, it gives you 1985, and at the last you need to apply a root on both sides, so it will be 44.5. right? So that is the answer of part E. Now after this question we are going to attempt another one with a little bit more complex, right? Now this question also belongs to your old book, same book, book 2, exercise 10A, question number 9. Now in this figure it says you need to find the value of A, right? And the next important thing, that these two lengths are equal, that is mentioned in the question. So you need to find A. Now let's say I label the figure A, B, C, D. At first, if you consider the triangle BCD, it's a right angle triangle, right? BCD, it's a right angle triangle. This length is 34 and this length is 30 known, so you can find out the value of BC. Let's call this length X. So applying Pythagoras theorem, it will be 34 square is equals to x square plus 30 square. Solving it further, 34 square is 1156 is equals to x square plus 30 square is 900. So 1156 minus 900 gives us the value of 256 equal to x square, and at last you need to apply under root, so 16 is equals to x. Now we know that this length here is 16, right? And these two lengths are equal as mentioned by the symbol. So if this length is 16, this one is also 16, and this angle is right angle triangle. Now you need to take the triangle ABC. A, B, C. The length of BC is known 16, AB is known 16, and AC is known, that is A. Applying Pythagoras again, it will be A square is equals to 16 square plus 16 square. So 16 square is 256 plus 256. It will be 512, and root of 512 and the root on both sides. So 512 root is 22.6, right, centimeter. So that is a value of this length. So keep in mind, whenever you have two right angle triangles, you need to take one by one at a time, right? Make sure that whenever you are dealing with Pythagoras theorem, always one angle must be at 90 degree. Otherwise all your working, it will be wrong. Moving on to the next question, that was question number 10 of the same exercise, right? So now you will see that in this figure also there are two right angle triangles, right? Right angle triangles are two, although you can say that triangles are more than two, right? So at first I am going to label this triangle A, B, C, D, right, and point E. So that is all the points mentioned. At first I am going to pick triangle ABC. So that is our triangle ABC. In AB the length is known, that is 27 centimeter. In BC the length is known 36 centimeter. The length of AC 2A plus A, so it will be 3A, right? Now there is one unknown, that is a, and we can find it easily by using Pythagoras theorem, right? So it will be hypotenuse square is equals to opposite square plus adjacent square. 3a square, it will be 9a square. 27 square is 729 plus 36 square, it will be 1296. Now if you add these two values, so 9a square is equals to 2825, a square is equals to 2025 divided by 9. If you divide it, it will be 225. So a square is 225. Now you need to take root on both sides. So a is 15, right? Now you know that if this length is 15, then this will be 30. We need to find the value of b, so we need to take ECD. This triangle is quite enough for us to provide the value of b. I am going to plot ECD. ECD. Now in ECD, the EC length is A and A is known, that is 15 centimeter, CD is 60 and ED is basically B, right? So again the same pattern, what you guys need to do, apply Pythagoras, that is our 90 degree. So it will be B square is equals to 60 square plus 15 square, right? Further solving it, so b square equal to 60 square is 3600, 15 square is 225. So 225 plus 3600 gives us the value of 3825. Now you can find the value of b by taking root on both sides. So its value is 61.8 centimeter, right? So I hope that all of you now have a clear idea how to solve Pythagoras theorem, right? We have done plenty of questions from our course book and the previous book for more practice question, right? So I hope that this lecture is clear to you, and inshallah in next class we are going to continue with the same topic but with more variety of questions, right? And after that we will continue with the topic trigonometry. So what you guys need to do, at the end of this lecture you will be given a worksheet, right, of the same topic Pythagoras. You need to submit it on the due date that is mentioned on your screen at the end of the class. So see you next class. Till then, take care and Allah Hafiz.